It's Fired Up Friday, and this isn't your average pep talk. This is the Bad Influence Podcast. Yeah, the one they told you not to listen to. I'm Bjordan Banderas, and today we're setting your fears on fire, torching your excuses, and waking up the beast inside you. If you want to take control of your life, it starts right here. New drops every week. Let's burn the old version of you to the ground. And today, for today's episode at least, and for every episode, let's get brutally honest right now. Why the hell are you chasing noise when you could be building a legacy? You think legacy means flexing louder, shouting higher, or making more noise? Well, you're wrong, and I need you to wake the hell up, because legacy isn't volume, it's impact. If your ego feeds on applause, your legacy will starve in silence when the crowd moves on. So stop building for hype, start building for history. Listen to what I'm about to say. Real legends don't compete for noise. They quietly build empires that echo long after they're gone. You want to know why people chase loudness over lasting impact? Because loudness is cheap, quick, and it fades fast. Just like the relevance. It happens all the time on social media. Someone goes viral. You have a viral moment, but the viral moment isn't legacy, and then they fade. So it's just a moment. You want something eternal, something that lasts? Start constructing a purpose bigger than your Instagram likes. Ooh, I bet I just hit a nerve. If you measure your worth by claps, followers, or fleeting attention, you'll always be empty, chasing ghosts instead of greatness. So look around. Social media has you addicted to instant validation. But legacy isn't microwave. It's forged in relentless fire, patience, and consistency. So ask yourself right now, honestly, when did you start confusing attention with impact? Because attention dies quickly. Impact, that lives forever. So let me tell you a story. A friend of mine chased clout, blew up online overnight, had millions of followers. And guess what? Guess what happened? 6 months later, nobody remembered his name. You want to build noise? Cool, that's great. Keep screaming louder. There's a lot of gurus out there and people in general, that just scream onto their phones when they're going live or when they're making videos like, right? That's what I'm talking about. Keep screaming louder. But if you want to build a legacy, learn to whisper truth so powerful it echoes for generations. What are you really competing for anyway? A blue check mark? A few extra zeros? Temporary relevance? Those trophies rust faster than you can polish them. And I need you to understand something very clearly. People clap for charisma, but history respects character. Choose your path wisely. Building a legacy means asking, what the hell am I leaving behind? Not how many people are looking right now. Real impact doesn't shout. It moves silently through lives, transforming futures without needing validation. So, what part of you feels the desperate need to prove your worth through noise? That insecurity isn't power, it's poison. Your job isn't to impress the world. It is not. A lot of people can do that very fast. Your job is to impact it. Impress fades. Impact remains. Stop measuring your success against someone else's highlight reel. Their story isn't your blueprint. Want to know what legacy feels like? It's building something so damn real that people speak your name when you're not even there. Your obsession with noise is suffocating your creativity. Stop competing in games that don't align with your purpose. You're scared, your silence means insignificance. But the loudest storms are rarely the most powerful. They're just temporary chaos. So ask yourself right now, who's your competition really? Good question. It's not the guy next door. It's yesterday's version of you. The greatest gift you can give the world isn't volume. It's value. Stop yelling louder. Start living deeper. If your goal is merely applause, you've set the bar so low that greatness won't even notice you exist. Legacy isn't a popularity contest. It's a purpose contest. Define yours clearly or drown in irrelevance. So many people die unknown, not because they were not loud enough, but because they never built anything that mattered. What will happen if you stop competing and start creating something that outlasted your name? Temporary fame is addictive. Oh, it sure is. It gives you the dopamine hit. It literally makes you feel a certain way. Like you release so many neurochemicals because of that temporary fame that a lot of you, or at least the people that I have seen that have blown up online, they lose the reality. They lose the anchor to the reality. And then it becomes seductive and destructive. Why? Because then you get aligned with all these people that are giving you drugs, women, and everything, and then you lose yourself. Real legacy is quiet, intentional, relentless. Legacy demands sacrifice, not selfies. It demands patience, not performance. Your ego wants trophies. Your soul craves truth. Choose wisely because only one builds legacy. What are you leaving behind that matters? Answer honestly, because temporary applause won't echo in eternity. Legacy isn't louder, it's lasting. Legacy isn't popularity, it's permanence. You were not put here to chase fleeting fame. You were put here to plant seeds that grow long after you're gone. So stop running after the temporary high of applause and start constructing a mission worth remembering. Build silently, relentlessly, intentionally, and your work will shout louder than your voice ever could. It truly will. Look at some of the people that we talk about right now that are from the past. What did they do? Right? Like Steve Jobs. Like Martin Luther King. Like Edison. Tesla. All these famous people that are long gone and we still talk about them. Clout doesn't build empires, consistency does. It starts stacking bricks of impact, not clouds of hype. What happens when the likes disappear, when followers unfollow, when relevance fades? Will your legacy still speak? People don't remember noise, they remember transformation. Which one are you creating? You want to be unforgettable? Stop chasing temporary validation and start crafting permanent solutions. The greatest legends are not the loudest, they're the deepest. They build quietly and impact eternally. You don't become legendary by shouting louder. You become legendary by creating something impossible to ignore. Your insecurity says, scream louder, because you want to be heard. You want to be seen all the way from the back. But your purpose says, build deeper. If your ego needs attention, your legacy will starve. If your heart craves impact, your legacy will thrive. So choose one of the two. applause or action, noise or narrative, fleeting hype or lasting history. Real legacy isn't about how many people watch, it's about how many people change because of you. Noise fades, impact stays, period. So stop competing with others and start competing with your own potential. Outgrow the version of yourself from last year. Legacy requires discipline, not distractions. Silence your insecurities. Amplify your purpose. Stop chasing temporary highs. Start building permanent foundations. I need you to remember this. People clap for moments. History honors movements. Which one are you creating? If your legacy depends on someone else's opinion, it's already dead. It truly is. Because guess what? Someone else's opinion is not gonna match the opinion that you want to hear. You wanna be remembered? Do something so fucking real that no one can forget, even if they try. Legacy isn't about who knows you. It's about who grows because of you. Your ego needs attention. Your purpose needs commitment. Serve the right master. Clout is rented. Legacy is owned. Stop renting attention and start owning impact. The loudest noise doesn't echo longest. The deepest message does. If you die today, what story does your life tell? Ooh, is it a highlight reel or a blueprint for greatness? True legends don't compete. They collaborate, innovate, and elevate. Decide right now. Are you chasing applause or creating change? Choose legacy over loudness every single time. It's time to drop the noise, bury the insecurity, and start building something the world won't just hear. They'll feel forever. Get the fuck out there and let your impact roar louder than your ego ever could. And picture this. You're backstage, palms sweating, heart racing, and surrounded by people who live for the spotlight. It's a content creator convention. Ring lights everywhere, influencers practicing fake laughs. Everyone's rehearsing the perfect inspirational one-liner for their next reel. You're about to step on stage, and you're nervous, yeah, but not because you're unprepared. You're nervous because you know your message isn't flashy. It's not clickbait, it's not viral, it's real. And you're wondering if real even matters in a world this loud. So, you walk out. Lights hit your face. Just like this. Mic in your hand. And just before you speak, this happens. Someone else's voice cuts through the speakers. They played the wrong intro. The crowd laughs. You feel it. That hot flush of embarrassment rising up your neck. Then a guy who went viral for yelling, "Get the bag," sprints on stage ahead of you, shirt half off, mic in hand, crowd screaming like he's a god. You watch him eat up every second of their attention while spitting pure nonsense. No message, no mission, just noise. And the worst part of all, and this is where you start to feel bad about your message, is that his craziness and loudness worked. That night, you sit in your hotel room questioning everything, right? Because someone else that is spitting nonsense and pretty much bullshit gets all the likes, gets all the fame, goes viral, and you're there trying to be real and nobody really cares, right? So you start asking yourself, why the hell are you grinding so hard to say something meaningful when noise wins? Why are you building something deep when shallow shit gets claps? You scroll through social media. He's already viral again. You barely cracked 1,000 views, if that. You consider it just for a second. Maybe you should sell out. Get louder. Get cheaper. Do what works. But then you remember something. Noise fades fast. But depth digs into people's lives. That guy, no one will remember his message tomorrow or in the next few days or in the next few weeks because he didn't have one. But the 5 people who stayed after your talk, they told you their lives changed. One quit their toxic job. One started therapy. One stopped planning suicide. And that's when it hits you. You were not meant to compete for attention. You were built to build impact. You want applause? Join the circus. You want legacy? Do the unsexy work that rewires lives. Because viral fades, loud dies. And when you choose purpose over popularity, when you create something real instead of chasing something fast, your message doesn't just make noise. It echoes. You don't need to be the loudest. You just need to speak with so much damn truth that generations feel it. So next time you feel drowned out, good. That means you're not part of the circus. You're building something they'll never forget. And even after you're gone, you might be remembered. Even if it's by a few people, your family, your friends, or those 5 people that changed their life because of you, you're still going to be remembered. While the person that yelled, grab that bag, and went viral, nobody's going to remember them. Nobody's going to remember their moment. But what they're going to remember is your message, which is more important than the noise that others are creating. And you have to remember that the choice is yours. And that's it for today. If you're still making excuses after this one, that's on you. But if you're ready to move, then burn the damn comfort zone down and smash that subscribe button so you never miss the fire. Send this to someone who's one decision away from a full-blown comeback. This is the Bad Influence Podcast. Until next time, stay relentless, stay dangerous. Make them remember your name and have a great day.